Your makeup is gorgeous.
Thank you.
You look so pretty today. I got a haircut.
You look so pretty today.
Thank you. Yeah, so like... Please, may I have a compliment?
You do look pretty.
Do I seem thirsty to you? My son's, he's so cringe.
Young people say things to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Is that a thing? I have become that, grandmother. Yeah. I have become that.
You gotta watch the TikToks. They'll tell you all the.
I watch TikToks latest. And all I watch is makeup TikToks.
Oh, you're on Meemaw TikTok.
Yes, I am. They should have a Meemaw level TikTok. Just where all the old people watch the TikTok.
Hey, that phone has a camera on it. It figures it out.
Whatever.
Hello! I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Tina.
And we're Brewing Theatre.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Evening, whenever you're watching this.
You know, it's springtime. The showers, hopefully, will be bringing the flowers.
They're bringing the allergies.
In like a lion, out like a lamb. You know what they say. I'm famous for saying that in the office.
What?
Do you know that? No, I just say you know what they say.
Oh.
And then I follow it up with some aphorism.
I got it.
April showers bring May flowers.
And then I usually follow up with something that makes no sense because I mix my metaphors.
April comes in like a lion and exits stage left.
That's right. That would be me.
You know what March brings?
I do know what March brings for Theater Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, it brings International Theater Day.
That's right.
Which is usually the day that we bring out Lights, Camera, Auction. And when I say usually, I mean for a decade. We've been doing this 10 years.
Yes, and it all started because I stole the idea from the Cavalier Rescue. And
what's the number one rule in theater? Steal, steal, steal. That's right.
So I follow this group because I used to have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and they did this cool thing where they did an online auction. I was like, well, what a brilliant idea.
Well, at that time, remember, we started out as a Facebook auction.
Yes. And so, I mean, all their stuff was Cavalier related, and it still is, and they still have a great fundraiser.
Yeah.
And they've grown too. But have
they outgrown Facebook like we did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
So anyway, I thought, what a great idea, and we should do one for Theater Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
10 years later.
Yeah, and that first year we launched it, and it did so well, we were like, well, let's do this again next year. Now, that was back in the day where on Facebook you could comment on people's stuff, and you didn't get blocked, and everybody could see your bids. That was the big problem is as we progressed in year, say, 3 or 4, we realized people weren't seeing each other's bids anymore because Facebook had added all these layers of security and, you can't see so-and-so's post and they can't see your post. Well, then you couldn't see everybody's bids. And they're like, hey, wait, I bidded that amount and I was the first one. But of course, in the background, we would see, no, you were not. So we had to seek a different solution, which is why we went to 32auctions.com.
Which is why you're good at this and I'm not. Because I don't know how to use that stuff.
But it was great. The Facebook was great until it wasn't. And then we found a new solution. And actually, I found that solution by going to a conference. I went to some conference and they were talking about using 32 auctions. And it's specifically for nonprofits like Theater Tuscaloosa to host online fundraising auctions. And there's a little price that we pay for that, but it's well worth it because now everybody definitely knows what has been bid last and definitely knows exactly what they need to bid next.
And it sends you a little thing that says someone outbid you.
Yes. And if you put in your cell phone number, it'll text you. And that's the exciting part, right? When we go live, which this time it'll be March 27th through 30th. We go live at 9 a.m. that Thursday, and then you have until 9 p.m. that Sunday to get your bids in. And boy, that last hour on Sundays.
It's crazy.
Hot and exciting. And
it's the most exciting hour
in theater. At least in fundraising.
Online.
For theater. But yes.
So the older I get, the more I realize that I want art. I want sentimental things. I want experiences.
Yes.
And I want candles, coffee, and lotions.
The old CC&L.
Right. So we have A lot of those wonderful things.
We do.
Which I love.
Yeah.
We have a lot of homemade art that is gorgeous. We have amazing artists that are either actors or patrons or just friends of the theater. And so
wonderful community members, supportive people. In fact, even Visit Tuscaloosa, that is our like our CVB, our Convention and Visitors Bureau for Tuscaloosa. They help us by encouraging all of the local hotels and restaurateurs to contribute, because they know that the work that we do here at Theater Tuscaloosa brings people into our community. Right. People come over from Mississippi and down from Birmingham and up from Greensboro and from all different places. And we love that people come to see our shows from all over the place. But of course, while they're here, they go to restaurants and they go to hotels and they buy gas, and all of those things support Tuscaloosa's economy. Right. What do we call that? Economic impact. We make a big economic impact in our community. We're proud of that.
Went on a strange turn. But anyway.
Theater. Hey, I teach theater management.
Anyway, we make a great impact on our community, and you can make a great impact on us.
Sometimes
by buying our art.
Sometimes when you trip, you make an impact on the sidewalk.
True. Anyway, he's the smart one.
If that tells you anything.
He's the pretty one.
That shape.
I'm the smart
You're the smart one. Well, who's this friend of yours? Those of you who are watching on Spotify can actually see the video of this little experiment we call Brewing Theater. And we have a little friend who's waving. Actually, it's a ginormous friend, and it scared producer Layla to death when she walked into the office this morning, apparently. So we have Danielle Cruz-Uribe to thank for this gorgeous squid. And for those of you who
Gabrielle, I'm sorry,
Gabrielle. Where did I get Danielle from? Where'd that come from? Anyway, the depths of my brain. For those of you who can't see, it's sort of a purple and blue and yellow skin, quote unquote. It's like the sewn squid, and this would make such a great addition to any child's bedroom. If you love stuffed animals, you would love this. If you love sea life, you would love this. But this is just a great example of one of the many, many unique items. I mean, where in the world are you couldn't go buy something like this. No. Someone had to make it for you. So we have lots of those unique things. Marisia Galbraith, who is a local artist who throws pottery. Like, she does the spinning on the wheel. I'm always amazed by that. And if I did it, it would go flying off, I'm sure.
Totally.
But she's incredible. Also, little piece of trivia. She and her son Ian and my son Kai actually went to preschool together at a tiny little preschool. And so we've been friends for a long time, but she donates every year to LCA some kind of beautiful piece of handmade pottery. And she's somebody that exhibits at Kentuck. I mean, these are serious artists that we get.
Yeah, we have really interesting, from folk art to fine art to sewing. We have all kinds of stuff. Knitting.
What's one of our biggest items? Every year.
Our socks.
The bunny socks.
The bunny socks.
Yes. Our good friend Bunny, who is the sister of one of our board members, actors, directors, Diana Brown Shaw. Her sister Bunny every year knits us some beautiful socks, and they get so many bids. No, it's crazy. Every year they get sometimes the most bids.
Because who can do this?
Yeah.
Not me.
For those of you watching again on our Spotify, you can see these gorgeous, that's like a watermelon pattern on that set. We have actually 2 pairs. She's blessed us with 2 pairs this year.
Bunny made these
by hand, but these look so professional. You would not think that somebody did this by hand. You'd think surely a machine did this, because it's so perfect.
Gorgeous.
But it is handmade and it's beautiful. This one is more like a sky theme. We have kind of yellows and like blues, and almost looks like little birds.
I've quit bidding because I get outbid so quickly.
We do page bids on these every year.
Bunny make me some myself for myself. Thank you. I'm using this video to collect things
for your personal collection.
For my personal collection.
Well, you will, if you participate in Lights Camera Auction, you will be bidding against Tina, because she goes in it. Now, I won't tell your alias. She has like an alias that she'll bid under, so people don't know it's Tina bidding.
But oftentimes it goes way past Tina's budget.
But if you happen to notice a literary character's name, or perhaps someone from the world of musical theater, that might be Tina.
Yeah. I may have to come up with something new. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But y'all, it's so many experiences. We have trips. Ooh, this is the first year we're doing big trip excursions. And so we're partnering with a company called Lux Give and another company. There's actually going to be like an international trip to Italy. There's going to be a trip to Broadway where you can go to dinner with a Broadway actor from a show and then go see that show.
Amazing.
You could do that. And there's going to be a Disney trip this year. So we not only have these amazing items and services, we also have amazing experiences like trips where you can go and I think you have like 2 years to travel. You have 12 months from the day you buy it through the auction to book the travel. And then you have, I think, most of the trips up to 2 years to do the travel. So this is like how we're amping up our 10th year.
It's amazing what appeals to people. And so we've got people that make barbecue. His husband makes barbecue, which is great.
Oh, their ribs are a huge seller every year.
Then we've got Cooper Shattuck, who is a lawyer and who donates doing
estate planning.
Estate planning for you. So it's amazing what you can learn to tap dance this year for the first year. Stacey Alley has said she will give you a tap lesson.
Yeah, and she'll be nicer than usual.
No,
No. But she
will
will teach you really well.
Tap.
You will tap.
There's all kinds of fun experiences. There's great homemade things. There's wonderful donations from companies around. So, it's a great fundraiser.
Are you doing, you've done the acting hour lesson here and there. Are you doing that this year? Not to put you on the spot or anything.
I have not been. Yes, I am doing it. Of course.
This is your official ask.
However, if someone wants me to do their makeup.
Oh my gosh. That'd be so much more fun, actually.
I'd be scared. Just saying.
Well, you would say that she will do your makeup, not that she will do it well.
That's right.
But you may come out looking like a floozy.
Anyway. Who knows?
No, you will not. You will look gorgeous and amazing, just like Tina looks right now. I love that idea. You should do the makeup thing.
Okay, I'll do it.
How fun would that be?
I'll do it. I'll do your makeup.
Oh, that'd be different. I'm gonna
different.
bid on that. So I can be the pretty one for once in my life. Oh, you want to know a funny story?
Sure.
Speaking of having makeup, you remember when I was in Amadeus, like 100 years ago, and I had to wear this white face paint, and then I was made up like a doll because I was one of the Venticelli and
very period.
Yeah, they had the white wigs and everything, and it was so fun. And Kai was maybe 2 at the time, and Paige brought him up to the dressing room, and he looked at me and he said, "Daddy, you need to wash your face."
That's hilarious.
Yes, but who wears beautiful nail polish now? Mr. Kai Miller. So
there you go.
I think one day I'm going to say,
circle.
you need to wash your nails.
Full circle.
But anyway.
So come bid.
Come bid. Bottom line, come bid on the auction. Get yourself something amazing at a fantastic price. And no matter how much you pay for it, you know that you are supporting your community's theater, a wonderful nonprofit cause in the community. We exist to elevate Tuscaloosa, to improve the quality of life here by providing quality theatrical opportunities for all people to participate on stage, behind the scenes, in the audience, and in the classroom. And when you support Theater Tuscaloosa through LCA, you help make all of that happen.
And you get some good stuff.
Stuff! We love stuff! Well, I think that about covers it, don't you?
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Okay. I'm Tina.
And I'm Adam. And we're Brewing Theatre.
And something
And something else. Cheers.